She was called the most beautiful woman in the world. Hi there, I'm Natalie, and today we are talking about Hedy Lamarr, who was not only a Hollywood icon, but also a brilliant inventor, whose contributions have had a lasting impact in our world. And next time you connect to Wi-Fi or use your Bluetooth device, remember to thank Hedy Lamarr for this. Why? Let's find out. The tech market has its own unknown heroes. They completely turned the field in which they worked like it happened to Hedy Lamarr, an American actress who in between filming came up with the technology for Wi-Fi, GPS and Bluetooth. On November 9, 1914, a girl, Hedwig Eva Maria Kissler, was born in Vienna. She was born into a wealthy Jewish family of bank manager Emil Kissler and pianist Gertrude Lichtwitz. Hedy had a happy and carefree childhood. She attended a theater club, a ballet class, and learned to play the piano. In addition to creativity, Hedy was fond of mathematics, in which she excelled no less than in art. Do you still divide people into humanitarians and techies? Hedy Lamarr came to the film industry as a screenwriter's assistant at the film company Sascha Film, a large Austrian company founded in 1910, which was engaged in the production of silent films and a little later sound films. Hedy made her acting debut in 1930 when she got a role in the film Money on the Street, although as an extra. After her debut, Hedy began to get more or less independent roles. She starred in the films Storm in a Water Glass and The Trunks of Mr. Webb in 1931 and No Money Needed, released in 1932. Hedy Lamarr's first real, albeit scandalous, success was the role of Eva Herman in the film Ecstasy, which was released in 1933. This movie made a lot of noise because of a 10-minute scene where Hedy was filmed completely naked. The parents of the actors were not at all delighted with such an explicit role at that time, and therefore, with their light hand, Hedy Lamarr married Fritz Mandl, an Austrian millionaire, the owner of arms factories. In the 4 years of their marriage, Lamarr did not have any filming. Hedy and her husband were completely different people. They did not see eye to eye in terms of life values, political views and beliefs. From the memoirs of Hedy Lamarr herself, her husband looked at her as a good acquisition. He boasted about his beautiful wife to business partners as if she were a brand new car or a thoroughbred horse. In her future interviews, the actress will often say that men are not able to appreciate a woman's intelligence. They only need a beautiful, pretty face. It is she who famously quoted, "Any girl can be charming. All you have to do is stand still and look stupid." Lamarr's main attraction during her marriage was her husband's work meetings and business meetings, to which he often took her with him. At such meetings, all sorts of complex technical things were discussed. Since Hedy was very good at mathematics in her time, she enjoyed listening to these technical conversations and delving into the process. The marriage of Hedy Lamarr and Fritz Mandl was unsuccessful. Mandl was insanely jealous and often insulted his wife. As a result, in the summer of 1937, Lamarr simply ran away from him. After boarding the Normandy, she went to New York, and right on the ship she signed a contract with Louis Mayer, the founder of the MGM studio. Thus began the ascent of the actress to Hollywood Olympus. From 1938 to 1958, Lamarr actively starred in films. Her most successful films are Algiers in 1938, Boomtown in 1940, and Samson and Delilah, released in 1949. Hedy didn't really like Hollywood parties. She preferred to spend her evenings at home, working on some inventions. For example, over a pill that can be dissolved in water and get something similar to soda, or a projectile equipped with a proximity fuse. But history remembers her as the inventor of a system that made it possible to remotely control torpedoes. It was the 1940s, turbulent times during World War II. Hedy Lamarr believed that radio-controlled torpedoes had a significant drawback. They had an imperfect guidance system, meaning that if an enemy detected a threat, they could easily jam the signal by sending jamming at the same frequency as the torpedo. Hence, there was Hedy's proposal to send signals piece by piece at different frequencies. Thus began work on the torpedo, the signal of which couldn't be intercepted or jammed. Hedy did not work alone. Her friend, the composer George Antheil, worked with her on the invention. He supplemented Lamarr's idea by proposing to send signals in short bursts over 88 frequencies. There is a clear analogy here with the piano, which has 88 keys. After testing the invention, Hedy Lamarr and George Antheil patented it and then gave it to the US Navy free of charge. At the same time, naval engineers deployed the invention, saying that it was too cumbersome, although they took a part of the concept for the implementation of other developments. In the mid-1950s, when lightweight transistors became available, the Navy shared Hedy Lamarr's concept with a contractor tasked with building a sonar buoy. Such a buoy could be dropped into the water from an aircraft to detect submarines. In 1959, Lamarr and Antheil's patent expired, and they received nothing for their invention. In 1962, when the Cuban Missile Crisis began, US ships on the blockade line around Cuba were armed with torpedoes that were controlled by frequency hopping. Many years later, the patent of Hedy Lamarr and George Antheil formed the basis of spread-spectrum communication, thanks to which we can enjoy Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. Throughout her life, Hedy Lamarr continued to invent. She created a fluorescent dog collar, modifications for the Concorde supersonic aircraft, and a new kind of brake light. The actress and inventor died on January 19 in 2000 at the age of 85. Some scientists believe that Hedy Lamarr was not the first to tackle pseudo-random frequency tuning, and that if she hadn't touched on this topic, someone else would have done it for her. But history does not know the subjunctive mood. In 1997, Hedy Lamarr was officially awarded for her invention, and in 2014, she was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Although her idea was not taken seriously and was only implemented decades later, Hedy continued to push boundaries and explore new ideas, never letting anyone diminish her intelligence or creativity. She was a trailblazer for women in the fields of both entertainment and technology, and her legacy continues to inspire and empower women today. Hedy will always be remembered not only as a Hollywood icon but also as a brilliant inventor, and we are thanking the most beautiful woman in the world for her incredible mind and contributions to our modern world.